Good day, my client and investor. My name remains Surveyor Adebola Daniel, a registered surveyor practicing in the Lagos. Um, I quickly wanted to talk about the reasons why you need to invest in Lagos. Because I begin to look at it from this angle that we need to enlighten ourselves. You need to see the reason why you need to invest in Lagos real estate. Because Lagos real estate command respect will make you money, wealth, unlimited ones that you cannot even think of because of the rate of appreciation. And I'm going to start this way. That do you know that Lagos um, has an ever-growing population? Yes, with currently with 22 million people, approximately 22 million people living in Lagos right now. I want you to be, I want you to see it from the angle that the reason why you need to invest in an environment where 22 million people live, equivalent of 5,000 person per square meter. That should show you is that it's one of the most densely populated cities in Africa. Yeah. And when talking about Lagos real estate deficit, as of 2016, Lagos deficit is around 2.5 million houses. That is approximately 14.7 country total housing deficit from NBS, Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. That is number one. Two, I want you to know that Lagos command the economic and industrial hub of Nigeria. That is, I can tell you for free that Lagos is the richest state with GDP of $33.67 billion, accounting of about 25% of Nigerian overall GDP. That should, and it's still the fifth largest economy in Africa, not in Nigeria, in Africa. Home to over 2,000 manufacturing companies, more than 200 financial institutions, a lot of them, and has the largest cluster of small and medium scale enterprise in Africa. Wow. Do you know that Lagos consumes more than 50% of country energy? The whole Nigeria. Account for over 90% of Nigerian foreign trade. Wow. And yes, talking about imports in Nigeria as of today, Lagos controlled over 80% of Nigerian imports. What else do you want to know? It's not stopping there. Because of all this that I've mentioned earlier, it has become that Lagos has grown vibrant economy that has led to a growing of middle class population. Yes, which results to spending on luxuries and a decent accommodation. That is why prices of property around Lekki axis grow to an average of 2.8% per quarter. That is every 90 days. That should send a signal to you that the best time to buy property is yesterday. Another time is to buy it today, because that price will keep increasing and it will never go down. Well, I'm not actually talking about marketing right now. I'm only sharing the quality and the reasons why you need to invest in Lagos. Um, do you also know that Lagos has the largest working capital population? That is, we are talking about out of 22 million people living in Lagos, the average of about 15.2 million is between the age of 15 to 64 age bracket. Now think about it. When you invest in Lagos, you have a ready-made market for people to pull through. Let me also tell you something, that Lagos has about 16% urbanization rate. That means Lagos is one of the fastest growing megacity in the whole world, not even in Africa. It means that the bush you are buying today would be, how will I put it? Will be faster become an urban area even in less than 5 years. And this is the reason why I want to digress to Ibeju-Lekki, to let you know that Ibeju-Lekki is the destination for investment right now. Not because Ibeju-Lekki is super, but because Ibeju-Lekki has the quality that can make you rich. Ibeju-Lekki has the quality that can make you prosper. Yes. Let me begin to list them, that I hope you do not forget that Ibeju-Lekki possess the Lekki Free Trade Zone worth of $200 billion. Yes, we have this deep sea port there. We have a Dangote group, that is the refinery and the petrochemical. We also have the international airport around Eleron axis, that is on the other axis here. The fourth mainland bridge coming from Ikorodu is also coming to Eleko, which is under Ibeju-Lekki local government. Let me also tell you that outside all this I've mentioned, did you know that Ibeju-Lekki possess a lot of seaside and also lagoon side, which will make it to have more than enough golf courses and resort area to enjoy, to have fun. That is part of tourism, right? That is the quality that Ibeju-Lekki possess. Now, to also let you know that the final one is the Alaro City. Position itself on a 6-lane major road between Eleko and Ekpe. So if you are buying bush in Ibeju-Lekki right now, you are sitting on a gold mine. Let me also remind you that land in Lagos will soon finish. So you begin to buy flats, you begin to buy Airbnb, you flip and all that. Yes. So talking about the fast appreciation property prices, with everything I've stated down, should tell you that Lagos possesses the fast appreciating property prices. And when it comes to political, since 1999 till date, I can tell you for free that Lagos has a political stable environment. Yes. And the last one is the strong rental market. I can tell you for free that the rental percentage in Lagos is more than the owner who wants to buy property in Lagos. Do you know why? Because people migrate to Lagos. Statistically show that around 86 people move into Lagos per every hour. Yes. I want to believe I was able to convince you, to enlighten you, to shed more light for you to be able to invest in Lagos property. Though the mortgage market in Lagos is very small and unaffordable. That's the reason why you see many people not subscribing to it, because the rate of that mortgage is between 16 to 30% interest, and they will still be giving you the tenure between 1 and 15 years, which is different to other developing countries like US, European countries, and the likes of them. But nevertheless, did you know that an average developer that is very serious in doing business with you will tell you that, okay, make your initial deposit, pay for 6 months, pay for 1 year, depending on your capacity. And yet, you still do that business, and yet you still become a homeowner, a landowner. Yes. So, on this, I want to close my remark of telling you that Lagos is a window to the future, and its population keep growing, and I want to guarantee you that the population of Lagos is going to be double by 2050. And I'm 100% sure that by that 2050, you can't get land in Lagos. You better take it or you leave it. But trust me, I'm a registered surveyor. I know what I'm saying. Land not the Lagos again. So the little one that is still readily available, please key into it ASAP, as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Well, you can call me, you can send me an email, you can chat me, and you can also follow me on Instagram at ADB Properties, and on LinkedIn at ADB Properties, on Facebook at ADB Properties. And my name remains Surveyor Adebola Daniel. I'm going to see you in my next video, where I'm going to shed more light about documentation, things you need to look for when you want to buy property. Remain blessed, and I pray that God will bless you. Never forget what we stand for, that we stand in the gap in clearing the pains of going through a rigorous exercise for you to buy a landed property, for you to buy your housing unit. God bless you. Thank you.